O says O if one of the next two letters is another vowel. If not, it says ah. When O is the very last letter, it says O. When O is almost to the end of a longer word and there's a consonant after it, it says Very good. OA says O, and that usually comes at the beginning and middle of short words. O consonant final silent E says O, or the O does, and that usually comes toward the end of longer words, right? OI says Oi, usually at the beginning and middle of short words. OY says Oi also, and that comes at the end of words. Boy, toy, enjoy. Okay, let's get practicing. Hopefully you have a piece of paper and a pencil there, ready to go. Let me share my screen. Oh, I lost my tablet. Let's pull it back. I have to reset that up again. There we go. All right, so our first word that I want us to spell together is vatoy. Vatoy. We have v, a, t, oy. Consonants. V, a, t, oy. Vowels. For the ah sound, O is the most common spelling for the ah sound. And it has to have, in order for a vowel to make it short sound like ah, it has to have two consonants after it. If there's not two, make two, right? Now that O can say ah. And for the oi sound at the end, we spell that oi sound with an OY. OY comes at the end of words to say oi. OI is in the middle, OY is at the end. That can be at the beginning also. Beginning and middle, end. All right, your word is wapoy. No, I'm going to change that. I don't like that. I'm going to change that to topoy. Your word is topoy. Go ahead. And we're putting oi as one sound to underline. Topoy. That's right, you are. Topoy. Yeah, go ahead and put it in the chat. If this seems easy, hallelujah, go celebrate. It's only easy because you know how to do it. Okay, so the consonants. T, ah, p, oi. For the ah sound, we're going to use an O. However, ah, in order for O to say ah, it must have two consonants after it. If there's not two, make two. For the oi sound at the end of words, it's OY. This is getting easy for you, isn't it? If that was simple, isn't that a reason to celebrate? What would this have said with only one P? Now that O can no longer say ah, it must say O because there's a vowel one or two doors down, and that would say topoi. Topoi. Okay, let's try this word. Plopo. Together. P-L-O, P-O. Plopo. Consonants. P-L-O, P-O. Vowels. For the O sound, I can use an O, I can use an OA, I can use an O, consonant, final silent E. We always try a single vowel first. If it works, stop, you're done. So we're going to try the O sound to make, we're going to try a O to make the O sound. Will it say O in that spot? Yes, because there's a vowel one or two doors away. So there's no reason to add that A. It does not need another vowel. In the next one or two spots, there already is one right there. And then for the O sound at the end, we usually spell it with an O. We usually spell the O sound at the end with an O. Okay, your word, crobo. Spell the K with a C. Crobo. Try that one on your own. Crobo. And then put it in the Q&A. Nice, anonymous attendee. If you want to change your name in the chat, then I can call you by your name. That was well done. I mean, you click on the 3 dots right there, and you'll be able to change your name so I can see who I'm talking to. Nice. Crobo. Nice. So consonants, we have k, o, b, o. Vowels. We're going to try a single O first. Can it say O in this spot? Yes, because there's a vowel 1 or 2 doors away. For the O sound at the end, we usually spell it with an O. So there is crobo. Crobo. Well done. Let's try. Next, let's try the word pronstum. Pronstum. We have p, a, n, s, t, m. Consonants. P, a, n, s, t, m. Vowels. For the ah sound, we're going to start with an O. Can it say ah there? It sure can, because there's 2 consonants after it. There's actually 3, but all you need is 2. As long as there's not a vowel there or there, then that O can say ah. Now for this sound at the end, a lot of people would think you just put a U there, right? Nope, you would not. If it comes toward the end of a longer word, multi-syllable word, and there is a consonant at the end, it's usually going to be spelled with an O. That O is changing to the schwa sound and saying ah. So there is pronstum. Pronstum. Your word is blontum. Blontum. B, l, a, n, t, m. My mouth is closed at the end. Go ahead and try it and then put it in the chat for me. Blontum. Blontum. Nice, Fatima. Blontum. Now, just in case you're wondering, I'll explain that in a second, I guess. There we go. Blontum. Nice. Okay, good. So consonants. B, l, a, n, t, m. So far, so good? The vowels are the hard part. Well, the challenging part. Not hard when you know how to do it. So this ah, we're going to be spelling it with an O. O can say ah if one of the next 2 letters is not another vowel, or if it's a consonant and then the end of the word. As long as there's not a vowel 1 or 2 letters away, it can say ah. For the sound that's almost to the end of a longer word with a consonant after it, it's going to be spelled with an O most of the time. That is changing to the schwa sound, is saying blonstum. Blontum. Blontum. Oh, you guys are doing so good. Okay, let's try choipo. Choipo. We have ch, oi, p, o. Let's do this one together. Consonants. Ch. It's actually a consonant sound, even though it's 2 letters. It's a consonant digraph. It's also a it's just a grapheme. 2 letters that makes 1 sound. Choipo. Ch, oi, p, o. For the oi sound, we have oi or oy. This is reserved for the end of words, the very last sound. Otherwise, it's going to be this one. So we have an oi here, and then o at the end is usually spelled with an O. So there's choipo. Choipo. You try it on your own. Your word is moito. Moito. Oi. T. O. Moito. Okay, I have a feeling that these are getting a little easy, so we might kick it up a notch here with this next word. Moito. Moito. Almost everybody is getting it correct, so let's give you a little bit of a challenge. Yeah, so consonants are nice. Oi, t, o. Oi at the beginning and middle is oi. O is the most common spelling for the O sound at the end. muito. Good. Now, let's kick it up a little bit. I want this word to be, and I think I'm going to have you try this one without me. Roy topoi. Roy topoi. This is a challenging one. It'll be fun. Roy topoi. Go ahead. Oi, t, ah, p, oi. Roy topoi. Yeah, let me see him. Good. Holy smokes. How does it feel to get a word like Roy topoi? Everybody's either spot on or just one tiny letter off. You might be one tiny letter off. Let's try it. Consonants. Oi, t, ah, p, oi. Vowels. For the oi sound at the beginning and middle, I use a oi. For the oi sound at the end, I use an oy. So what about this ah sound here? This is where, if you didn't get it correct, this is where you need to look again. I'm going to give you a second to think, did I get that right? Yeah. So I want the O to say ah. What does that O need in order to say ah? 2 consonants. If there's not 2, make 2. There's Roy topoi. Nobody else can spell Roy topoi, you guys. It's hard to even say Roy topoi. Well done. My goodness, you guys must feel so good about your performance today. Amazing. Let's do another challenging one. Trompopum. Tropopum. Try it by yourself. T, a, p, o, p, m. Tropopum. 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 Unbelievable. What? I can't stump you guys. You are unstumpable. Tropopum doesn't trip you up because you know how to spell. Tropopum. Oh my goodness. You guys are blowing me away. Just give you another couple seconds. Well done. Unbelievable. You guys are making me so happy. My heart is literally dancing watching you do so good. Tropopum. All right. For our consonants, we have t, ah, p, o, p, m. Ah. Tra. I want this O to say ah. What does a short vowel need? 2 consonants after it. If there's not 2, make 2. Now it can say ah. For the O sound, I'm going to start with an O. Can it say O here? Yes, because there's another vowel 1 or 2 doors down. For the sound, almost to the end of a word, I'm going to spell it with a U. I mean a O. Erase what I just said. It's not a U, it's with a O. Tropopum. Okay. Can I make one even harder? Yeah. I'm going to see if I can make the hardest one I can. Okay. Choi poipo. Choi poipo. Ch. Oops. Ch. Oi. P. Oi. P. O. Choi, poi po. You're like, bring it, lady. Good. Choi, poi po. Choi, poi po. You got this. You got this. Okay, look at you. Choi, poi po. Choi, poi po. Let's try it. Choi, poi po. So I want that last sound to be O. Choi, poi po. Wait, let me look at this chat again here. Choi, poi po. Choi, poi po. All right, consonants. Ch, oi, p, oi, p, o. Choi. For this first oi, we're going to use that oi. That's how you spell oi in the beginning and middle. This is also an oi. It's another oi. Choi, poi, po. Last sound is an O. I'm going to spell it with an O. It's the most common spelling. There's choi, poi, po. Good. Amazing. How about one last one? One last one. This one's going to be more on the easy side. Just for you, because you guys are amazing. Vamoy. Vamoy. Go ahead. Vamoy. Now that you can do these challenging ones, the more easy ones are like piece of cake. You know what? Just sign me up for a spelling bee. When's the next national spelling bee? I've got this. Vamo. Vamo. I'm ending it with an O. Vamo. Oh, wait, did I say oi? Vamoy. I did. Vamoy. Vamoy. Okay. For our consonants, we have v and m. Ah, in order for that O to say ah, it must have two M's. If you heard vamoy, it's going to be spelled this way. If you spelled vamo, because you weren't sure what I said, it would be spelled that way. Either way, if you spelled it correctly, you got it correct. That two M's was the most important thing. Amazing. Are you guys in seventh heaven like me with all of these tools that are now in your spelling tool bank? You've got, those are yours to keep. Those spelling rules that you know now so well, those are yours to keep forever. They're in your brain to use forever now because you came today and you've come all, well, some of you might come for the first time, but most of you have been coming here for a while. Come back next time. We're going to learn a brand new vowel. What month is it going to be? U month, I think, is next month. Your U is U's pretty good. O is hard. So if you've got O down, you've got spelling down. You've got it. Just keep coming though, because there are more rules to learn. There's lots to learn. Keep coming, keep practicing, keep applying, keep improving. You're amazing. See you next time, everybody.